Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. This is Altcoin Disrupt. Today we'll take a look at OpenDAO. SOS. What exactly is OpenDAO? Before we continue with this video, allow me to declare this video is not financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. Now, the OpenDAO project established the SOS token as a way to pay tribute and protect and promote the non-fungible token industry and those who are part of it. In addition, the project wants to show gratitude to all NFT creators, collectors, and marketplaces for bringing this new industry to forefront. Anyone who has bought, sold, or traded an NFT through the OpenSea NFT marketplace is eligible for SOS token airdrop. At the moment of writing, SOS tokens were distributed to over 241,000 addresses and counting. The SOS token is not just an airdrop for the existing customers or existing users. It also serves as a way to compensate verified OpenSea scam victims, supporting emerging artists and NFT communities, support art preservation, offer a grant to developers to enhance the SOS ecosystem. That is brilliant, because a grant to developers to enhance the ecosystem means that this ecosystem will continue to grow, because this ecosystem does not grow, it does not exist without developers. So developers are crucial to the ecosystem of OpenDAO and many other cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology. Now we will be having a look at the token itself, the token volume, the market cap, and everything that goes with it, starting with the price, 0.0000058 cents. I'm sorry, I just had to do that. But let's focus on the positive. This crypto has some huge volume, and this is just taken into account within the last month. Currently, volumes are sitting above 300 million in a given 24 hours trading period. And if you do not believe me, look on screen right now. Those are the trading periods in a given 24 hours day. Over 315 million. What's even more significant is that earlier this month, the 24 hours trading periods was above 462 million. This is really significant. This is like 1 in 1,000 unicorn, because this crypto is extremely new to the market. It hasn't been out for a long time. So naturally, it's still going through the phase of finding its balance. But it's really incredible to see some huge trading numbers on this crypto. What's even more significant is the huge market cap, currently sitting at around 293 million in an estimated market cap on Coinmarketcap. And to understand this even more, let's go to CoinDesk. OpenDAO's SOS token hits 250 million market cap despite unclear goals, security risk. Airdrops can kickstart a community, but that doesn't mean they have staying power, and that is true. Huge airdrop has granted this crypto some huge trading numbers and the volumes itself. You can see that for yourself, that obviously since this crypto IPO, since the airdrop, or should I say since the IDO, the initial drop offering, this crypto has obviously fallen quite a lot in price, but it hasn't stopped falling yet, in my opinion. Because a lot of these cryptos were just given out to around 250,000 different address wallets, you have to understand that a lot of people are holding this crypto right now. So naturally, this is the reason why it has such a huge market cap, such huge trading periods. But the trading period can't just be accounted for just because people were airdropped this token, just because thousands of people were airdropped this token. Trading periods account for people selling and buying this crypto. Now, despite the unclear goals, looming security risk, and friendly market could lead to price drifting, lower interests, and attention begins to wane. However, the market cap now sits at 207 million. Obviously, this differs because this article is probably a couple days old. Yes, this article was published on the 28th of December, so it's a couple days old. But here's what I did see. In this case, the airdrop applies to any Ethereum address that purchase a non-fungible token on a popular OpenSea marketplace. A potential pool of more than 850,000 addresses. To be clear, OpenDAO has no relationship with OpenSea aside from the targeting to users based with an airdrop. Now, as of this writing on the 28th, when this article was published, so far nearly 275,000 addresses have claimed the airdrop. And that number is up based on what I said before, which was around 240,000 or less. But you can see how this crypto is quickly growing simply because the market had a huge start, had a huge advantage with a huge airdrop. That's significant to understand. What's even more significant to understand is the distribution of this token. 50% to airdrop to OpenSea users. 50%. There will be 100 trillion total SOS tokens, and the distribution is as follows. 50% to OpenSea users. That's basically 50 trillion token to OpenSea users. 20% or 20 trillion staking incentive for staking incentives. That's remarkable. 20% to OpenDAO. That's the decentralized autonomous organization. Basically, the people who are helping to develop this crypto and to advance this crypto, to build this platform, to keep building out this platform to make it better, to keep building out this protocol to make it better. That's a decentralized autonomous organization. No incentive. Yes, they're incentivized because they get 20% that is distributed evenly, or that is paid out evenly to people who are actually developing on the platform. But most importantly is that it's decentralized. It's not a centralized system, which is brilliant for growing an ecosystem such as OpenDAO, because it incentivizes people to build the best of their capabilities because they get rewarded for doing such jobs. So that's brilliant. Liquidity incentive, 10% of the total SOS is reserved for liquidity incentives. So if people can actually liquidate their tokens, they can actually get rewarded for temporarily locking away their token in a liquidity pool, and they get rewarded for such usage. This is brilliant. Just to add, they do have a Twitter account, over 133,000 followers on Twitter. That is significant. There's no doubt about it, but it's a good way to keep up with everything that they're doing and possibly to even get in contact if you need to. But here's an important question. How does OpenDAO works? Now, the functionality outlined above serves as a mechanism to award OpenSea users and bring more positive attention to the NFT industry. In addition, rewarding victims of scam ensures the SOS token can be benefit from broader distribution and provide some relief to those who have lost money due to some incidents. Now, claiming the SOS token is issued by OpenDAO is possible through the project's website by connecting a Web3 wallet. Rewards will depend on how much money a user spent on OpenSea and their number of transactions. So for now, there are still many unanswered questions where OpenDAO is concerned. For example, there is no indication of who is behind the projects beside 9x9x9 ETH, or why they're airdropping so many tokens to users on day one. I think it's obvious why they're airdropping so much tokens. For one, it is in the distribution that 50% of their token supply will be airdropped to OpenSea users. That's in written proof. That's on their website. This isn't exactly their white paper, but it could be in their white paper as well. But unfortunately, I can't seem to find a white paper, which isn't a good sign. Now, in my opinion, it should be on the website, easy to access, but it's not for some reason. So that's quite annoying. But nevertheless, 50% of 100 trillion token. Yes, they're doing this because obviously they want to launch in the biggest way possible. It's their IDO, their initial drop offering, where they want to enter the market with the biggest initial offering, with the most amount of trading they can possibly accumulate. This is brilliant. It's smart strategy. It's smart marketing. So despite not knowing exactly who's behind this crypto, well, we do know that they're really good at marketing. Now, most people acknowledge that OpenSea needs a support system to compensate scam victims, even if the marketplace has no intention. Now, as the SOS token is a part of the decentralized autonomous organization, everything is governed by the community members. So far, there have been tens of thousands of wallets holding the token, each of which can actively participate in the governance of a protocol and its token. However, no one knows what the governance will entail exactly at this time. So what exactly does make this crypto unique, right? The venture of OpenDAO through its SOS token is rather interesting one. using some of the funds as an airdrop to OpenSea users is surprising, as there's been rumors of Marketplace creating a native token for a while now. However, that doesn't mean such a token will ever exist, making SOS a social experiment of sorts. So users have until June the 30th of 2022 to claim their airdrop token, after which the remaining assets will be sent to the DAO treasury. Moreover, the compensation of verified scam victims on OpenSea is significant. Despite the growing appeal of NFTs and the OpenSea marketplace, there are still too many scams and other malicious listing today. Affected users often have no recourse, as there is no way to reverse the blockchain-based transaction. Compensating them in SOS may offer some relief. And this is good. I agree with this. This is brilliant. This is a real problem that the crypto and blockchain community and NFT community do experience quite a lot. And to have a way to incentivize this from happening, to have a way to support people who are affected by these malicious attacks, well, it's absolutely brilliant, because this keeps more people in the NFT world. It keeps more people in the blockchain world. It keeps more people developing, creating NFT, publishing, buying NFTs. It keeps the economy moving. This is great. Now, once again, the tokenomics is obviously listed in this article. 50% is airdrop to OpenSea users, and I just can't believe that number. 50%. That's just remarkable. I mean, they could have easily just said 5%, 10%, even 5% would still be 5 trillion token, because there will be 100 trillion token in total token supply. Now, only the future will tell just how successful this crypto will be. But given that the supply is so huge, I'm not going to say that this crypto can't 10x or 20x or 30x. Of course it can, depending on how well they do, depending on how well this crypto does, depending on how well the platform does, depending on how well it delivers on its promises. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. Obviously, if you have any questions, you should leave a comment below. If I missed anything, you should definitely leave a comment below. I'd love to do a price analysis, a proper price analysis of this crypto. Like I said, if this is considered as a price analysis, well, my prediction is more around the 10 to 20x potential in this crypto. But I want to see that white paper. I want that white paper to be available so I can learn more, so I can do a proper price analysis. To do a proper price analysis, we need more trading history. We need more history and experiences with this crypto. It's too new to do a price analysis, because we have no idea what's going to happen, especially when it's 100 billion token in max supply and 50 billion in circulating supply. So if there's 50 billion in circulating supply, this basically tells me that all the tokens, that 50% of 100 trillion token that was supposed to be distributed to the airdrop wallets, this tells me all of those tokens are now all distributed and airdropped to all those wallets, because initially there was supposed to be 50%. Now you might be saying, wait, but people could be buying this crypto on platforms such as Gate.io, KuCoin, Uniswap, and you're absolutely right, because the trading volume is huge. We're talking over 300 million in a given 24-hour trading period. It is huge. But even at those numbers, you have to take into consideration 50%, 50 trillion is in circulating supply, which means that the rest isn't in circulating supply. So this 50% that is in circulating supply, a lot of this must also be in liquidity, because people who obviously have this crypto in their wallet from airdrop, or people who buy this crypto can put it up for liquidity, which means that that liquidity can be resold to other people, and thus creates a market of trading, which is why we see such huge trading volume. It's one of the reasons. I hope that made sense. If it didn't, well, leave a comment and let's have a discussion. Thank you for watching, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.